Hello and welcome to today's video. This is hopefully going to be a bit of a fun one. This is the "Do I have that book" tag. So I've got a list here of 20 questions. I'm trying not to look at them right now because obviously I want to do this as honestly as possible. I guess is the right way to say it. I will have the original creator for this linked down below. That was the video that I had linked when I went to my tag ideas spreadsheet. Normally I just put the link of the video that I discovered the tag on. I'm pretty sure the video that this originally came from is like 5 years old, so I'm guessing I didn't find this through that. But the time to be on that video is 8 minutes, so I will be starting a timer on my phone, running around getting the books that it's asking me to get, and then seeing if we beat that time basically. What I'm going to do is I'm going to insert me running around and finding the book, and then I'll cut that up and have me, after the time is finished and we've got them all, I'll sit down and talk to you about them, but you'll see that in order of question. But yeah, we're just gonna run. We're just gonna run. So I'm excited about this. I've set my camera up so I can access these bookshelves. I can swivel and access that bookshelf. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to get everything done just by these. These are my read bookshelves. These are the bookshelves in my bedroom. I do have some unread books upstairs. I don't think I'll need them. Oh, I haven't looked at the questions, so we'll just wait and see. So yeah, I think it's time to just get into it. Let me get a timer set up and then we'll get going. Okay, stopwatch, 3, 2, 1. 1. Do you have a book with deckled edges? Yes, yes, yes. Fairest has deckled edges. Fairest has deckled edges. Hopefully you can see those. But yeah, that's Fairest. This is a book that you read after reading the Lunar Chronicles series. That is from a different character's point of view, and it's very, very interesting. So yeah, but it has deckled edges. It suits the prompt. Do you have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? Oh. Oh. Let's try the other shelves. Oh, oh. Yeah, I think that counts. I think that counts. This is the Inheritance Games, and I'm going to count these people. They do have question marks over the faces, but that's 3 or more people. I'm counting that. Okay, 3 or more people on the cover. I went for the Inheritance Games. There are 5 people. Like, you can clearly see these are going to be people. They have been made to look a bit mysterious, but yeah, 5 people on the cover is more than 3. So gone for the Inheritance Games. This is the first book in like a YA mystery scavenger hunt type series. I enjoyed book 1. It was really interesting. I should probably continue on with this series at some point. But yeah, book 1 was really, really good. Question 3. Do you have a book based on another fictional story? Yes. This is a retelling of Romeo and Juliet. A book based on another fictional story is These Violent Delights. This is a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, which is, you know, a fictional story. It's a play. This is very different, but it does take the original story for its main plot points. This is a 1920s Shanghai gang mob type retelling, and it's really, really good. 4. Do you have a book with a title 10 letters long? Okay, I think we should have to count. Wait, is that 10 letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Bloodlines. The title being 10 letters long. I got this surprisingly quickly. I was really, really happy with it. I got Bloodlines, so yeah. This is book 1 of, I think it might just be called the Bloodlines series. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a spin-off series of the Vampire Academy series. So yeah, once you've read Vampire Academy, if you wish to know more about the world, you can continue reading this one, and I've already enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really good. Do you have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? Yes. Okay. This, Poison Heart, T and T, that was way easier than expected. I thought I was going to be staring for ages. A book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter. This is another one that I thought it'd take me ages to find, but it's just staring right at me. This, Poison Heart, T, T. It starts and ends in the same letter. This is the first book in a duology. It's very fun. It is YA. It very much is rooted in like mythology, and there's lots going on. I thought it was a really fun time. I thought it was a very interesting take, and I'm really glad I read it. And book 2 I'm actually currently part way through, and I'm still enjoying it. So yeah. Where have we got to? Where have we got to? Do you have a Mass Market paperback? Mass Market, that's an American term, but I do actually think I have one over on my bedside table, because any day now I'm going to start, oh way, turn the camera too far, I'm going to be starting Assassin's Apprentice. So yeah, there's that one. That's a Mass Market little paperback. Mass Market paperback, I'm so glad that this is on my bedside table. This is Assassin's Apprentice, the first book in the Farseer trilogy. For comparison, this is it against a normal size paperback. The reason that this one was a bit more difficult is because we don't really get Mass Market paperbacks in the UK, at least not anymore. They definitely used to be a thing, but I think you'd struggle to find them in a bookshop now. So yeah, but I did find one, and I'm excited but intimidated to start reading this one. Okay, what's the next question? Do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? I do. I actually do, and I already know it. Juno Black is a pen name. It's actually 2 authors who have wrote this book. I can't remember who the 2 authors are, but their pen name for when they write together is Juno Black. An author using a pen name, I chose Shady Hollow, which is written by Juno Black. This is a pen name. I don't actually know if it is said online who the 2 authors are, but I do know that there's 2 authors that write this series together, which is like a cozy mystery, very much like Zootopia meets Gilmore Girls meets Thursday Murder Club is how I personally like to describe it. Yeah, Juno Black is the pen name for authors Jocelyn Cole and Sharon Nagel. Yeah, and it's just for this book series, so yeah. Do you have a book with a character's name in the title? Cinder, the main character's name is Cinder. A book with a character's name in the title. Cinder, a main character, is called Cinder, so yeah, like it's literally the title of the book. I enjoyed this series when I read it. I thought it was really solid. It's a YA fantasy slash sci-fi. It's kind of like punky, I don't know, like I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. It was very different to anything I've ever read, and obviously I don't read much YA anymore, but if you have read Cinder and like know what it's about, like the whole series, the Lunar Chronicles series, and you have any recommendations for like adult books that have like similar vibes or feelings or like, you know, plot, I'd be very interested to hear those. I'm out of breath. Do you have a book with 2 maps in it? 2 maps in it. Oh, that's one. That's one. Oh, 2 maps. I don't know if I do. Oh, this one might. This takes place in a different part of the world, so does this one? No. Ah! What books gonna have 2 maps? What books take place over 2 different places? Oh, where is... Oh, actually, does this one? No, that's only one. Where? There it is. This one takes place in 2 places. I'm hoping you can hear me, I haven't really been shouting. No, there's no map. Bloody hell, okay. I don't want to go for every book. Oh. Oh, that's the same map. Oh! Right, got one. That took ages, but Fourth Wing has 2. A book with 2 maps in it. This took me so long. And eventually found Fourth Wing, which does have 2 maps. So the reason I looked properly was because there was this map at the very front when you open it up, and that same map at the back. And I didn't know whether that would count, but I flipped a bit further through, and we also have a map of the actual like place that they're training. So this is a map of the world, a map of the school. So yeah, that counts. Do you have a book that was turned into a TV show? Yeah, I just saw one a second ago. Where is that? There. The 100. I think it was I think the author was like commissioned to write it because they're making a TV show. I'm gonna count it, I'm gonna count it. A book that was turned into a TV show, I've gone with The 100. Yeah, this was a TV show. I actually watched the TV show first. Yeah, I really don't have much to say about this. It's a book and it's a TV show. I thought both were fine. Do you have a book written by someone who's originally famous for something else? Oh, yeah. Richard Osman, he's a TV personality. That's what he's famous for. Well, not TV personality, but like quiz show host, however the hell you word it. A book written by someone originally famous for something else. Took me longer than I would have liked to have realised, but yeah, Richard Osman. We love Richard Osman. He's known in the UK at least for doing these kind of like quiz or panel shows. He was probably the longest on Pointless, where he, to my knowledge, devised the questions and like gave the answers to the questions, but I think he's still got one running now called like Richard Osman's House of Games or something like that. I've seen a few episodes, it's fun. But yeah, obviously he has this very popular book series out as well, but this was many years after he'd like done all the TV stuff, so yeah. Okay, do you have a book with a clock on the cover? I don't know. Clock. What might have a clock? Oh. Any of these books gonna have a clock? Oh wait, I have a series that's got clock in the title. Okay. I'm counting that. That's Big Ben in the corner, that's a clock, I'm counting that. Okay, lovely. A book with a clock on the cover. I was expecting the clock to be more obvious, but I did eventually realise I have a whole series. Like, this is called the Infernal Devices series, but they're all called Clockwork something. And if we look in the background here, that is Big Ben in the background, so obviously there is a clock right there. So yeah, I'm gonna take it. It's a bit blurry. It's definitely not a main feature, but it's on the cover. We are gonna take it. Do you have a poetry book? Yes. Sure, let's go for this one. This is All the Flowers Kneeling by Paul Tran. A poetry collection. I just grabbed the first one I got to, and that was All the Flowers Kneeling by Paul Tran. This is a really lovely poetry collection. I read it last year and it is one of my favourites. Like, if I was to select like my favourites, this would be in that selection. Yeah, if you enjoy poetry, I would definitely recommend picking up this one. It was really lovely, and you can also find quite a few of the poems in this one performed on YouTube in different interviews and stuff. Do you have a book with an award stamp on it? An award stamp on it. I don't know. What? I don't know. Ah, an award stamp. Oh, this one? No. I don't buy books if I've got those permanent stamps. I'm really not sure if I'm gonna have one. I think it may be one of the memoirs, might. Ooh. That one of them. 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 Okay, no. What about this one? Nope. An award stamp. What books are? Oh, maybe a classic. Nope. 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 No. 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 Oh no! This one never lose. Ah! A book with an award stamp. A book with an award stamp. Oh, this one. Oh. Nope. Oh. No. Yes. 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 Oh my god, that took way too long, but that is We Are Okay. I don't even know what that award that is. I will look into it later. Oh. A book with an award-winning stamp. This took ages, and I'm really not impressed with how long it took. I still haven't figured out what this award is. something prize. Michael L. Prince Award for excellence in young adult literature by the American Library Association. Yeah, I don't really follow awards or do awards or anything like that. Like, they don't really mean anything to me personally, but this is We Are Okay, and it's got an award stamp on it. I really enjoyed this one. It was really interesting. I don't read much contemporary, and I would be interested in reading more contemporary like this. It dealt with themes of grief and loneliness, and was just a really lovely take on friendship as well. Do you have a book written by an author with the same initials as you? Yes, but this is upstairs. I'm gonna have to run. I have one and I know it. Okay, we have, what's this even called? To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. My initials are HL. A book written by an author with the same initials as you. I knew what this was. I've had this come up in a Snakes and Ladders game some point last year, and I ended up like buying this book for it. I still haven't read it. But that is Harper Lee. My initials are HL, and this is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I don't think there's many authors, at least in the sci-fi fantasy genres, which are the main ones that I read from, at least looking online when I first of all had to figure out a book for this prompt. I could find very few, so I ended up going with a classic, and yeah, I still haven't read it. I still have kept it, so I imagine I will read it one day. I'm intrigued enough by it to want to read it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you have a book of short stories? Yeah, I've got one on my bedside table. I'm not moving the camera. I'll crop it in there. Oh. This is a load of short stories. This is Ain't There Screaming. Yeah, this counts as short stories, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Then we had a book of short stories. I haven't actually read this one yet, but it is on my bedside table because I meant to read it in February, I believe. But this is Out There Screaming. It's an anthology of new black horror, and it was edited together by Jordan Peele. There we go. These are all of the different authors who have wrote a story in it, so this is what I'm going for. I'm hoping it's good. I have started the first story and just couldn't get into it straight away, so I am hopeful that when I pick it up, when I'm feeling in the mood for more horror, I will get into it easier. Do you have a book that is between 500 and 510 pages long? Sure, why not? Right, that's too big. That's smaller than that. That's too small, not bigger than that. What's more than that, bigger than that? That one. Oh my god, this actually looks promising. 511 of the drip page. Oh, 2. Okay, so that's 511. So something that sort of size. Nope, that is way smaller. Okay. Oh, look at that. Yes! Okay, that is 507. I will take that. 507. A book that is between 500 and 510 pages long. The one I ended up finding was King's Cage. This is, I think, the 3rd book, maybe the 4th book. No, I think the 3rd book in the Red Queen series. And if I skip to the back again, it is 507 pages long. So that's what I've gone for. I really enjoyed this series when I read it. It is a series that I hold very highly, but I have not read this in many years. I think I read it in 2020 or 2021, but that was when I was first getting back into reading again. Basically, I'd like to reread this series at some point. This is a Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. However, I'm very scared that it would not live up to how much I enjoyed it when I first read it, so yeah. Do you have a book that was turned into a movie? Yeah, sure. Where? Oh, this one was. It was a shit movie, but it was a movie. A book that was turned into a movie I picked up City of Bones. Yeah, I think I did watch the movie when it came out and it was quite bad. I haven't watched it as an adult, I don't know, but from what I can remember, you wouldn't understand what was going on in the movie unless you'd read the books because of the amount they took out. So yeah, that's not a good movie to me. So yeah, but it is made into a movie, so it fits the prompt. Okay, do you have a graphic novel? Oh, I'm gonna have to, wait, no, I can reach one, Okay, wind. Okay, a graphic novel. Again, I just went for the first one that I could reach because my graphic novels are actually kept like behind this chair, and the one that I pulled out was Wind. I actually read this one very recently and really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 stars in the end. We didn't find much out in this one, but it is part of a larger story. I am very excited to get my hands on the next installment of it, of book 2. And it was really good. It's about Wind who has magic, and where he's living, magic is illegal, like you can get killed for it, and we follow that journey, that adventure of dealing with that. Final question, do you have a book written by 2 or more authors? I must do. Oh, Illuminate. Okay, let's go to the timer. Oh my god, okay, that took 12 minutes and 14 seconds. Do you have a book written by 2 or more authors? Illuminate. I think I started at the very top of this shelf and it was on the bottom shelf, but this is written by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I do want to continue on with this series at some point. I do own book 2 and this was really good. It is very mixed media, like the whole thing. There were some really fun things done with it, and honestly, like, I picked this up and I couldn't put it down. I think I read it all in like 1, maybe 2 evenings. It was a really good time and I'm very curious to continue on. I think, yeah, like, I would solidly recommend this. However, I've read nothing like it before, so does it hold up against other books like it? I don't know, but for me, this was great. And I managed to complete all of those in 12 minutes and 14 seconds, which is longer than the 8 minutes that was the time to beat. So unfortunately I did not beat the time to beat, but if you'd like to do this and go against me, then try and beat 12 minutes 14 seconds. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I want to find some more tags like this, and where you just like can't really think about it, you just have to grab the book, and like whatever you grab is what you dealt with and what you need to talk about. Like, I find that very fun. So if you have any tag recommendations, or if you have made a tag or anything like that that you think I'd enjoy doing, leave them in the comments down below, because I do really enjoy doing these. I think they're a lot of fun. This is going to end up being a very long video, but I really do hope that you enjoyed the video. Please do give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe down below if you'd like to see more content like this, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.